Many guys out there struggle with earning respect when they talk. You know, they try to act all tough, maybe even shout, thinking it'll make them look dominant. But most of the time it backfires and people just ignore them. In this video, we're going to break down some straightforward ways to talk so that people respect what you're saying. Respect in conversations is like the golden ticket. It's what makes people sit up and take notice when you speak. Without it, your words might as well be whispers in the wind. We all want to be heard and understood, right? Well, respect is the key that unlocks that door. First off, one of the biggest blunders is trying to talk over someone else. When you do that, it's like you're saying, "Hey, I don't care what you're saying, my words are more important." People want to feel like you're listening, that their thoughts matter. So being a good listener is like your secret weapon. It builds a connection and makes you way more likable and respected. Imagine a friend is sharing their struggles at work, and while they're pouring their heart out, you jump in with your own story about a completely different topic. They'll probably feel unheard and frustrated. See, that's what happens when we don't give someone our full attention. When you truly listen, you're not just hearing words, you're stepping into someone else's shoes for a moment. You're understanding their feelings and experiences, and that's a powerful way to connect with people. Next, before you dive into a conversation, make sure you really know your stuff. If you start yakking about something you're clueless about, it's a recipe for awkwardness. Confidence comes when you're on solid ground with what you're saying, and that makes you seem like the go-to person in the room. Think of it like this. If you were lost in the woods, you'd want the guide who knows the terrain like the back of their hand, right? Similarly, when you talk about something you're well-versed in, it's like navigating a familiar trail. People trust your guidance. It's not just about what you know today, it's also about your commitment to learning and growing. When people see you as someone who's always expanding their knowledge, they'll be more inclined to respect your opinions. For example, in this video, you can trust what you're hearing because it's based on real knowledge and experience. When you show you know your stuff, people are like, "Hey, this guy knows what he's talking about." It makes them tune in to what you're saying. Your reputation is like your personal brand. When you consistently show that you're informed and reliable, it's like sprinkling magic dust on your reputation. People will come to see you as the expert, the one who's got the answers. Also, your body language matters big time. When you're in a chat, smile, make eye contact, and ask questions. That tells the other person you're not just there physically. You're all in mentally, too. Plus, it encourages them to pay attention when it's your turn to talk. Think of your body language as the pictures in the book of your conversation. When you smile, it's like adding a bright illustration that captures attention. When you maintain eye contact, it's like highlighting the most important sentences. And asking questions? Well, that's like inviting the other person to flip the pages eagerly. Another savvy move is remembering things from past conversations. Jot down interesting stuff people say and then bring it up later. It shows you care about what they've got going on, and it makes you a standout conversationalist. Imagine meeting up with a friend who's been going through a tough time. They previously mentioned their love for a specific author, and you show up with a book by that author as a thoughtful gift. That's the magic of recalling past conversations. It deepens connections. Lastly, slow down your speech. Talking a mile a minute can lead to tripping over your words and losing your point. Taking a breath here and there helps you speak clearly and get your message across without any hiccups. It's like taking a leisurely stroll through a beautiful garden rather than sprinting through it. Your words have room to breathe, and that makes them more impactful. So, don't rush. Let your message unfold naturally. By following these down-to-earth tips, your conversations will become super engaging, and you'll earn the respect you're after when you open your mouth.